Huh, the thumbnail isn't working or loading in. Anyway, hello YouTube, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to have a look at a Nukes Top 5 video called Scary Videos to Ruin Your Sleep. Alright, let me make it full screen for y'all. Alright, now let's start the video. It's the
A
spooky
TikTok
month.
user named Keely says she often gets motion alerts from the security camera in her basement, but every time she checks the video, there's nothing there. Except this time.
That's something moving right there. Ew.
Did you see it? When the footage is brightened, we can see a strange misshapen something that seems to be slowly climbing up the stairs from Keely's sub-basement. Strange.
It's just Steve the crackhead. It's just Steve the crackhead. He likes to hang out in people's basements when this is why you make sure all your doors and windows are locked, because Steve the crackhead will immediately look for an entrance, and then once he's in there, he'll hide in your basement. And if you don't have a basement, he'll hide in your attic. And if you don't have an attic, he'll hide in under the sink or something. Like, he'll hide in the weirdest places because, you know, he's Steve the crackhead. He's on crack. He just makes these weird... He just likes to hang out and do crack and be a crackhead. Probably eat all your shredded cheese when all y'all are gone and think your home's locked up. Like, you have to check your house thoroughly for a Steve the crackhead, because if you don't, he's gonna take all your shit and sell it for crack and then come back to your house, your attic, your fucking drawer under the sink, and then he'll rinse and repeat until you get Steve the crackhead out of there. Anyway.
Strangely enough, the motion sensing camera didn't detect any further movement after this single clip. Now, it's worth mentioning that Keely has been posting on TikTok for over 4 years and has never posted anything paranormal before or after this one video.
Interesting.
So, just what is that climbing the stairs? Let me know what you think.
Could just be a
Shadows
dude.
in the chateau.
Homeless
Ted
dude.
and Lisa Rogers have spent the
Steve the
last 5
crackhead.
years restoring a 14th century French chateau in Limousin, France. It's a massive project that they've been documenting over on their YouTube channel, Chateau de Montmonier. Now, to be very clear, their YouTube channel isn't about ghosts or the paranormal. It's all about renovations and daily life in the French countryside. But
Oh, le French. Okay, yeah, but okay, so they're just about renovating houses, not ghost shit. So, okay.
one night, things take a very strange turn. Lisa becomes convinced that there's a mouse running around in the chateau's old boot room, but Ted insists that he hasn't seen any signs of a mouse. So, to settle the debate, Lisa sets up a camera to record the room overnight, hoping to catch the mouse on tape.
Okay, so is this their house they live in, or do they sell houses? And because it's a totally different thing if it's just, oh, they live here and now we're experiencing weird shit. But if it's a house they're fixing up and trying to sell, they're all, oh yeah, we'll get more customers if we say it's haunted. Because yeah, that could be a possibility. If it's paranormal shit that's showing up in this clip.
We didn't catch the mouse. There was no mouse last night. However, there is something else we did catch. And yeah.
Is it spooky?
I'm going to go and get Ted to come and watch the footage. What are we looking at? Right, so let me start playing. So this is from last night. This is me setting the camera up. So I'll set the camera up so you can see the hole in the corner. Can you see it? Hope you can see it. Anyway, I'm off to bed. It's very late. So we'll see whether we catch this mouse out in the morning. And then Ted will have to believe me that there is something running above our bedroom. I'll see you all in the morning. Good night.
Instead of filming a mouse, Lisa's camera ends up catching something very different.
It's gonna be
Now you
spooky.
heard me put
Watch.
the latch on the door there.
Yeah, it sounded like it, yeah.
Okay, so the sensor light's gone out.
Right.
So I'm going to forward this bit because it's about 2 hours, well, it is 2 hours, 27 minutes into filming last night. Now, we went to bed about midnight,
Yeah.
so this would be about 2,
They must have a dog in the
2:30.
room.
This happens. Now, you heard the latch go off the door.
Yeah.
And that's the light coming on.
So is that like a motion detector
The
light?
motion sensor light.
Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting.
Bloody hell, what? There's shadow there.
Yeah,
It's, I can see a shadow.
Oh, I
moving
missed
across
it. I kind of
Yeah.
looked away for a sec.
Keep watching.
Oh my god. What?
He doesn't like being filmed.
It's gotta
Miss-
be
The
an
ghost doesn't
animal or
like being
something, isn't
filmed.
That was a
How?
big shadow for an animal.
How? You must. You can't.
How can an
you can't-
animal get up
You
so...
can't. You can't have put the latch on properly.
I put the latch on because you heard the latch go on
Yeah.
and you heard the latch come off.
I didn't actually hear the latch come off, but you know.
Right,
but
let me play that again.
I assume that's the latch sound.
You hear the latch?
Right. Yeah.
The door open. Now to push that door open, that's the heavy door, you've got to push it inwards. So somebody's got to be standing there to be able to open that door.
Yeah.
And there's nobody standing there.
And I've never known that door swing open on its own.
No. And the other thing is, the camera is up on a tripod. So to move it in a tilt, like it's
So
gone, it's
something's
tilted
moved,
up.
something's-
Something has moved. It hasn't moved the tripod because the tripod would fall over. It's had to move the camera.
Oh, that's. I don't know, mate. I don't know. It's the shadow that got me than anything. The shadow walk. I don't get it.
That's weird, isn't
Oh,
it?
that
is
shadow.
just
I wasn't paying
bonkers.
attention last time.
The door to the room unlatches and opens. A motion sensing light turns on, and a creepy, unexplained shadow seems to glide across the room and actually move the camera. Lisa says that despite the eerie incident, there's nothing to worry about, and the Chateau de Montmonier is still open for guests.
We have lived here for 5 years and never had any ill feeling whatsoever.
No, I can't
But
say that there is.
that is pretty bonkers. So I never caught a mouse.
You might have called something else.
Now, as for Ted, he's not sure what to think about all of this.
I don't know whether I believe or not believe. I don't disbelieve, let's put it that way. But it's just kind of freaky, isn't it?
It is a bit freaky.
That's
It's
yeah.
just weird.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The figure in the frame.
I was gonna say it's about time they moved. I don't know. It's kind of spooky. Keep in mind, though, I don't know. Because didn't they say their channel's just about renovating, like home renovations? I don't know. There could have been a few ways they could have faked that, but, I don't know.
At Mayaca River State Park in Sarasota, Florida, visitors have long claimed to see a pale, ghostly figure drifting silently through the park. In this next clip, Alicia Galvin stands in.
Wait, so is the ghostly figure drifting through the wind, wanting to start again? You just gotta ignite. I'm kidding. I was trying to make a reference to the movie The Interview. The light.
inside one of the park's historic 1930s
that
log
movie
cabins while her boyfriend films.
Where like makes fun of
Catches
Kim
something
Jong-un.
Truly chilling.
I think North Korea was threatening
This
them.
place is so cool, isn't it?
Threatening.
What the? Somebody in there with you?
No?
Okay, I saw that.
Behind Alicia, a pale white figure seems to walk through the old cabin before vanishing into thin air. So did they catch the park's legendary ghost? Is it a trick of the light? Or just clever editing? You decide.
I mean, it could be editing.
Night terrors. A concerned
Yeah, the
mother says
last
that
one
her
could
young
have also
daughter
been
Cora
editing,
has recently been suffering from intense night terrors. Their family doctor suggested she record one of the episodes so they could get a better idea of what might be happening. So one night, she's filming little Cora, and she captures something truly chilling.
And y'all ever have night terrors? I never do. I think the closest thing to a nightmare I had, well, was kind of spooky is, okay, so the dream went like this. It was like you were seeing, you know how like in Outlast, it's like first person and then you could like have it like the camera, you could like look through the camera and then you see in like okay, so this dream was like you were looking through like a camera and camera footage because it had like in the corner record, but it was like my first person views, if that makes any sense. And I was walking through a rural area, like there were like two fences on, I was on a road, there were two fences on both sides. One side was just grass and shit. The other side, I could see in the distance, was a barn. I just walked to the side of the I was just walking on the side, looking at the barn as I was walking. I'm all weird and wondering where the hell am I? And then I walked past like a sign on the road that says, "This is just a dream." And I'm all like freaking out inside. I'm all, wait, what? I'm dreaming? Why do I know this? This is cursed. What the hell? What? I was just confused in that nightmare. Like I kind of became aware I was in a dream. So what I did was I see like a farmhouse in the distance. Or was it the barn still? I can't remember. It was either the barn. Well, there was a farmhouse, I do remember. But, like, I hopped over the fence to where, like, the barn was and the farmhouse. And something came running out of it. It was like a corpse running towards me. However, I couldn't make out the face. I just saw it was, like, all obscured by, like, shadow. Like, I couldn't see what this undead looking creature looked like. And it was like in the Slender games when you get caught by Slender, like my vision just zoomed in and then I woke up scared. I think I was mostly freaking out about that because I became aware I was in a dream because of a sign. Kind of freaky when you think about it. But whatever. I mean, I don't know. The creature, when it was running towards me, because I was trying to, like, back away, but I was also kind of scared in the dream. That nightmare, I remember. It was, like, running towards me, kind of like... Well, no, it was just running like a zombie. I wanted to say, like, the zombies in Call of Duty. I mean, I guess you could say that, but it just, in general, ran like a typical zombie, and then... vision zoom in and I woke up when it caught me. Well, it didn't so much catch me, it was just standing in front of me while my vision zoomed in to its face I couldn't see.
I'm scared. Scared? Are we scared, baby? Come on, you pickle. Come here, pickle.
Pretty sure kids often get night terrors, right?
Come on, pickle.
Well, it depends on how old they are.
It's okay.
Trying to think when
There's the vent right there, baby.
if I've ever had a night
See?
terror. I
The
don't think I
vent
have.
pushes the door. You're fine, okay?
I've had nightmares.
Are you big girl? Be scared, just remember. Baby Lenny's here, mommy's here. We're all gonna be together in the same house. It's gonna be okay. Let's go to bed. What's wrong, Cora? Sweetie, what are you afraid of? You're scaring me, honey. I don't see anything.
Okay, now if I witnessed that, if it were me personally, I'd be running out that house. Not gonna lie, but also as a viewer, I can think of a few ways they could have like faked this for like a hoax or like to go viral or whatever. You see, like the blinds, they could have had strings tied on them, and then someone off camera could have like pulled down on them or something. Like there's so many ways you could have faked this. But yeah, if this is real, I would be freaking out.
As the mom goes to walk her daughter back to her room, the door suddenly starts to swing shut on its own. She brushes it off, thinking it must just be the air vent.
I mean,
But
I
when they
would
reach
too.
Cora's bedroom, the little girl refuses to go inside, just staring toward the window in fear. Then, without warning, the blinds slam.
Yeah, so also, I know I've said this before, apparently in ghost lore, apparently sometimes children could see ghosts when, like, adults can't, so maybe that's why she was freaking out, if this is indeed a paranormal thing. I forgot what the reasoning is, but usually, when it's like a kid claiming they see ghost shit, I usually dismiss it as a overactive imagination. But also keep in mind, it depends on how old the kid is in general. So I'll let y'all come to whatever conclusion.
Shut. The mother and daughter are terrified and run screaming from the room. But later, viewers notice something the mom missed. As she tells her daughter she's a big girl, a faint little voice seems to whisper back. Listen closely.
I'm a big girl. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
When the mom examines the footage, she notices something else. The air conditioning wasn't even running when that door closed.
So the AC was not on when the door closed.
Damn.
It's very loud, and you can hear it coming from the vent.
Some skeptics in the video comments suggest that the blinds are probably remote controlled. So, the mom posts another
that's
clip
fair.
to prove them wrong. But things get a little weird.
So I'm coming into the room to show you the blinds, which I have opened back up to demonstrate.
Well, yeah, they
demonstrate how
didn't
they're
look
closed.
remote
It's
controlled.
not electronic, it's not battery powered, it's...
Okay, I think that's nothing right there.
That's not creepy.
Well, it didn't move kind of weird, but I don't really think it was anything.
I'm trying my best not to freak out. So, to close these blinds, you have to touch it and close it like that. That is the only way
I've
to
had
close these
blinds like that.
There are no batteries or remotes here at all.
Well,
no
I wouldn't say
wires.
I
You
did,
have
a
to touch it
relative
and you have
did
to
that I
close it like
visited.
this. And there's no way I could have done that since I was standing on the opposite side of the room. And there is no way I could have closed all four at the same time.
The mom
True.
says they plan to move out of the house as soon as possible. But what do you think? Is little Cora being haunted by some dark entity? Or Is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide.
I mean, it could be a hoax.
If you see something that you think would be perfect for the top 5, email me at nukestop5
Like,
at gmail.com.
I usually
You
go
can also tag me
for
on
it's
TikTok at
a hoax,
nukestop5
most likely.
official. And be sure to tag me only at nukestop5 official, because there are a lot of fake accounts on there. A mist that moves. Chris Netzel does daily live streams from graveyards around Fort Worth, Texas, using...
Why? Oh, is he a ghost hunting channel? You know, is it considered disrespectful to go ghost hunting in a cemetery or something, like a graveyard? Wouldn't you consider that kind of, I don't know, maybe it's just me.
a spirit box app to try and contact ghosts. Now, to be honest, I'm not such a fan of ghost apps, but during one late night stream, Chris captures something that's a lot harder to dismiss.
Hi, Jonathan. Hi, buddy. It's nice to talk to you. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. It just said Jonathan, bombings 1920s. You are amazing. Mortuary. Right. It just said right.
As Chris approaches an old gravestone, a small white figure about the size of a child seems to walk out from behind a tree and just vanish. Chris doesn't see it, but after his live audience points it out, he reviews his footage and is shocked. Paranormal versus pets. Troy Legault says that his house is haunted by a very active poltergeist.
If you know it's a poltergeist, what are you doing? Just put it in the journal that the ghost is a poltergeist and go back to the truck and leave. Phasmophobia? Anyone? Hey, didn't they add a new map to Phasmophobia? I need to play that at some point. It's gonna be solo since I don't have anyone to play with. The napkin on the table is moving along with the door. Okay, if there's ever growling, that just means you need to get out of that house. Never a good thing. Is it open again? Oh. Okay. This ghost is just a dick. Wait, is it shaking the camera?
Troy says that these strange incidents in his home have only gotten more intense as the weeks go by.
The ghost is just redecorating, don't mind it. Just cleaning up the place, just, you know, don't mind the ghost. It's gonna slam the door on him, watch. Yeah, figured. Well, it wasn't closed all the way. That's what I would do. I'd be all, nope, and immediately turn around. I mean, I would have done that as soon as I saw the furniture was moved. I'm all, nope, don't want to deal with this right now. Going for a walk to the bus stop. Probably gonna sleep there tonight.
Lately, Troy says that the poltergeist has even started trying to interact with his poor little dog.
The ghost likes dogs. In ghost lore, like how they say children can see spirits and shit like that, which I usually dismissed as it's probably just a kid having a overactive imagination. Apparently, in the lore, animals also react to like ghost shit, like they could see them, which is why in a lot of videos, when people have like dogs or cats, their animals act strange. Yeah, that dog just needs to get the fuck out. I mean, it threw a ball. Maybe it was trying to play with the dog at first and then it got pissed off and the dog didn't get the ball.
In the clip, it seems like something wants to play, but Troy's dog wants no part of it. The dog just growls and walks away as objects in the kitchen come crashing down behind him. And now,
Yeah, like the ghost wanted to play with the dog, but then it threw a tantrum when the dog refused.
this brings us to something interesting. It's often said that cats and dogs are more sensitive to the supernatural, that they can see things that we can't.
Remember,
in these next
that's what I was
clips, we'll
talking
look
about.
at a few more pets who might just be seeing the other side. First up, Miley Riso says that she's been experiencing some strange things in her home, and she thinks it might be haunted. One night, her cat suddenly starts acting up in the kitchen, like it's seeing something that Miley can't. It goes wild, knocking things over, hissing, and even scratching her. Miley grabs her phone and starts recording as the cat just keeps freaking out, still seeming to sense that there is something dangerous nearby.
Sounds like it's trying to say
Miley
something.
says that she couldn't see anything, and to this day, she still has no idea what set her cat off that night. Next up, Jacinta Simone says that she and her partner bought an 1800s farmhouse in the countryside just outside of Sydney, Australia. But first day they arrive to start moving in, and their dog does this.
What is it? What is it?
Barking at something.
The dog immediately seems to lock on to something in the old cottage's master bedroom, and it won't look away. But what exactly is it seeing? Finally, Steve says he lives in a very haunted house and often hears strange disembodied voices late at night. One evening, he's home alone with his dog when he notices that the dog keeps staring at one particular spot across the room. Steve checks his security cam and hears this.
That's
Some
some lady.
unknown female voice says, "Play dead," and then immediately after says, "Come."
It's trying to play with his dog.
Steve swears.
Of course, this could also be some weird edit they put in, and that's actually the voice of someone the guy knows.
That he was completely alone with the dog that night. He also says that these strange unexplained events are a common occurrence in his haunted home. Sometimes other ghosts speak. And then sometimes a ghost might just walk through the wall. Cradle and all. Proud mom Misty Huron says that strange things have been happening in her home while her husband is away working as a commercial truck driver. She first notices something unusual one night when her baby monitor suddenly just starts glitching.
Anybody have one of those VTech baby cameras? It keeps glitching out and it has woken me up so many times tonight. I thought it was just background noise, but the last time I swear I heard music playing.
The next day, Misty is making a milkshake for her son when something very strange happens.
Get everything out, I turn the blender on, I start blending the shake, I'm cleaning up from making lunches and putting stuff away in the pantry. And all of a sudden, literally the loudest sound, I turn around and me and my son are like, what the f***? The blender literally flew across the kitchen. I'll post a picture, but it came unplugged, the motor's on the floor, the jug that holds all the...
The blender just got tired of you guys using it.
contents is splattered
It wants to start a robot revolution.
All over my cabinet.
So Misty says her 10-year-old daughter Olivia doesn't sleep in her old room anymore, as it's been turned into the nursery for their new baby. Olivia has a new bedroom upstairs now, but her old bunk bed still sits in the nursery, empty and untouched.
The clinkers attack, starting with the
watching the
blender.
baby monitor when she sees something that sends a chill down her spine.
Oh my god, you guys. Oh my god. So I've been recording the baby monitor anytime the sound or the motion detection goes off so that I can show my husband because he's on the road and I wanted to send him all this crazy shit that's been going on. Watch this video and tell me what you see. I literally ran up there so fast. There's nothing in her room. I brought her downstairs. This motion and sound detectors are still going on. I'm freaking out right now.
Did you see it? Right above the sleeping baby, something moves in the top bunk. Misty rushes to check, but there's nothing there. She posts the video online and viewers urge her to show more of the upstairs area where this strange incident occurred. And that's when things take a terrifying turn.
Okay, a lot of y'all were asking about the room situation, so I'm gonna run that through real quick. We moved my daughter from this room into this room. She got new furniture. That's why the bunk bed is still in there. Then we moved the baby from my office, which used to be her bedroom, now it's my office again, up into this room. I cannot even breathe walking in this room, so I am truly terrified, but I'm gonna walk y'all in here real quick. This is the bunk bed. This is where I took her out of her crib, ran up the bunk bed. There was nothing up there when I came. We have her rocking chair, her changing station, her closet with all of the stuff that we still need to put up. This is where I have everything that was gifted. I know a lot of y'all were saying check stuff that came from a thrift store or that wasn't yours because it might be causing it. I will show you guys up here. There's nothing suspicious. There's no hair from like a rat or something that could have came in. This is marker. These are still tucked in on the sides, like they're still tight from, you know, if somebody was trying to be underneath the blankets. I don't think that's plausible. So I don't know. I have no idea what could be causing it.
It just means you need to move. Just get out.
Oh my god, it's rocking.
Misty screams in terror and calls for her kids as she rushes from the room. She says that they stayed with her parents until her husband returned home. So, what do you think? Is something sinister haunting Misty's home? And if not...
Ah, Sinister. I remember that movie. The first one was okay, but didn't it end stupid or something? I can't remember.
Then just what is this? Let me know what you think.
That right there is called The Grudge.
Door to Nowhere. TikTok user Appalachia Decay lives in a 200-year-old farmhouse deep in the woods of the Appalachian Mountains of West Virginia. One day, she hears strange noises coming from the basement, noises that she suspects are probably rats. She grabs her phone, starts recording, and heads downstairs. And that's when things take a terrifying turn. Behind one of the basement doors, something seems to move, and the door handle is yanked. But here's the creepy part. That door
Why do you got like a horror movie basement down there?
doesn't actually lead anywhere.
So these are the steps that lead out.
Oh.
I don't know what that is, but if you look, it's been sealed from the inside and the outside.
Appalachia Decay says that she still has no idea what caused the sounds, but for now, she's taking precautions. Scurry videos.
Scurry.
So these are videos that are a bit weird, a bit funny, or just very strange or unexplained. First
I
up,
never scurred.
Lucas Wegner is a cave explorer from Germany who shared
Okay, after I say I ain't ever scurred, immediately they go to the thing that I will never want to ever do, cave exploring. I don't know, it just... I'll be honest, going in a cave like that, like just going into like I've heard people died exploring caves like this, like they try to fit into like small narrow caves also gets claustrophobic. I could never understand why people do this, but whatever. I never scurred, but I ain't ever doing this cave exploration shit.
his adventures on TikTok. If you've got even a hint of claustrophobia, his cave explorers are already nightmare fuel.
Yeah.
But during one of his explorations, Lucas came across something that made his blood run cold.
Das mit dem Knie auch, weil das halt so... Hallo? Hallo?
Now, you probably thought this was a Logan Paul moment there for a second, but no, this person is very much alive.
Okay, not gonna lie, I kind of thought that, but then I remembered, oh wait, this is the scurry video section.
The body was actually one of Lucas's climbing partners, who was hiding in the dark just to give him a good jump scare. And he gave me one too. What about you?
Just a prank, bro.
Next up, YouTuber Ali runs a channel dedicated to the popular cartoon character Bendy. In this clip, he's interviewing Lauren Singer, the voice actress behind Alice Angel in the Bendy game series. But Ali catches something on camera that shocks him to his core.
I got the part. I was not expecting that, but I got the part, and...
I never played Bendy and the Ink Machine. I hear it's good. At least I heard the first one was. The second one, I'm not too sure. And then wasn't there like a third one?
I remember being in the session with the character designer and with the voice director. And I told them, I have something to share with you, but I want to wait until we're done the session because I don't know if I'm going to be able to do anything else. Everything okay?
I'm sorry. I just, you know, there's a problem with the background and your face is reflecting the mirror.
Oh, I saw you jump. Yes.
I got scared so much. Oh. Yeah, because this is a chroma key. Oh my god. I'm so sorry for interrupting you. Oh my god.
That is hilarious. You need to keep that in the interview.
Wait, Alice Angel, isn't she in the second one? Because I remember watching a playthrough. Oh wait, no, Alice Angel's in the first one also, right? I'm asking about the game Bendy and the Ink Machine because I've seen a playthrough of the first game and some of the second.
You have to.
So it turns out that Ali's mirror is perfectly reflecting Lauren's face from his monitor and projecting it over his green screen background. So it's
kind of
not
funny.
a hoax, but that is pretty elaborate. In this next clip, 2 members of the housekeeping staff go to clean a hotel room. What they find absolutely terrifies them.
What they find is a pizza that has both pineapple and anchovies on it. It is a true horror story. Just imagine pineapple with anchovies. Jeez.
Okay, so the reason this is not a regular entry in the list is that when I researched this, I couldn't find any information about what the hell is happening here. The clip is apparently from Malaysia, but the online stories about the video are all over the place. Some people say they saw a ghost in the room, and some people say there was a person in there, and some people even say they walked in on a guy taking a shit, but no one seems to know for sure. So just what do you think sent these two a running? Especially this hero right here. Let me know down in the comments. Anyway, that's all for this time, and thanks for watching.
Yeah, be sure to go check out Nuke's Top 5. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace.